Hey, what's going on, everybody? Man, gonna get going in the F-16. Uh-oh, it's a Vaughn. A wild Vaughn has appeared. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Or hear, or talk, or whatever you want to call it. Gonna take the Viper up for a quick spin. Do some air-to-air refueling in it. And then going to RTB. Testing out something new here. It's the AI ATC download. I can put a link. It's single player. Yeah, it's single player. Sorry. Also, my mic seems really hot, so let me know if I need to speak up or something. Just getting all my controls actually set up. This is a mission that I don't know that I can take full credit for it, and I'll show you why here in a second, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm trying to see if I can get my chat pulled up here to where I can actually see you guys, not have to switch back and forth every 2 seconds. There we go. Let's see, can I just do chat mode? That doesn't look that great. There we go. That'll have to work. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the airplane. And there we go. All right, let's take a look at our knee board here. So we are at Nellis. I'll make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it too. We're at Nellis. We'll do the flex departure out of Nellis, and then we're going to go to AAR 625, where a KC-135 is out there at 25,000 feet. And then we've got all of our frequencies here that we'll have to use. And then there's the airfield diagram. We're currently at the south EOR pad, and so we'll get 3 right for takeoff. Yep, there's Texaco, 24 Yankee, 297.5, and then we are Wolf 1. This is the flex departure. We'll get flex. We'll just kind of modify this, but basically do that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go back up here. All right, let me resize that again. One thing that's cool about the F-16 is if you have the pilot on, you can actually see your knee board there, so you don't really have to use. Oh. But you can't use the little tabs, which I like using. Let's see here, where did my knee board go? Oh, there it is. Yep, that's right. All right, let's get this thing going. F-16 is so much easier to start up than the A-10. Just one switch here. Parking brake's already on. We'll shut the canopy. And we're ready. We're waiting for 25. Okay, there's 20. Go into idle. And looks like we're starting up. Good deal. We'll wait to start powering everything on until after we get a good light. There we go. Everything sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Here we go. We'll arm the seat when we get up there. All right, and let's go COM 1. And we'll go to clearance. 289.4.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis clearance cleared north of War via flex west departure. Maintain at or below 4,000 on departure. Contact departure on 385.4. Squawk 6001.
And 6001.
Wolf 1-1, read back correct. Contact Nellis ground prior to taxi.
All right, we'll go to ground 2758. All right, and nav's ready. Nav, mids, GPS. All right, I believe everything is good to go. We've got 100% on fuel. Well, that's a lot of fuel, actually. Let's bring that down to about 70 since we have the bags.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
All right, we're going to get our tack in set up here while we're on the ground. 2. And then for the flex departure, it's 351. So we'll make a left turn, 320, and then we'll make a 270 to intercept the, let's see, I think it's turn left within 4 nautical miles, direct flex. Fly north of flex at or below 4,000. So we'll need to intercept the 337 F5. Here we go. My head tracker was way down there. All right. And then once we intercept flex, we'll turn 270, intercept LS V15 DME arc. Okay. Then we'll intercept the 269. Okay. Cool. I think we're ready to taxi.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis ground. Engine start approved. Advise when ready to
Refueling
taxi.
complete.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis ground. Runway 03 right. Taxi via Foxtrot Alpha. Contact tower holding short runway 03 left.
Okay, we'll hold short of 3 left. And taxi lights on. Oh, parking brake.
Rearming complete.
Alright, let's get tower pulled up. 327.
Wolf 1-1, hold short. Wolf 1-1, cross runway 03 left. Hold short 03 right.
Alright, clear across. Keep forgetting that taxiway is different. We can be both.
Wolf 1-1, runway 03 right. Wind is 045 at 6. Cleared for takeoff. Switch departure.
Alright, departure is 3854, I believe. 3854. Alright, at or below 4,000. Then once we're at 5 DME, then we'll make a left turn 270 to intercept the 15 DME arc. Then we'll intercept the 269 and fly that out till we get to fighter. Looking for 160. Here we go. Come on now. Go, gears up. A little wobbly. Stand below 4,000. Didn't quite go 320. Oh. There we go. We're looking for 5. There's 4.5. I'm looking right here at my TACAN. There's 5.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis departure. Radar contact. Depart flex at or below 4,000.
Okay, and you go back to the right just a little bit. That 270. And now we're just looking for 15 DME, and we'll track the 269. There's 4,000. Wait, actually, I think we can go up to 5,000. Yeah, we can. Well, I descended for nothing. Let's get that turn started. Well, after being A-10 pilots for so long. Alright, now we'll fly this 269. And then once we intercept it, we can climb up to 10,000. Oops, turned a little too early. In the climb. I'm just now learning this thing, so bear with me. And then now we're looking for 33 on the DME. And we can actually just keep our climb going up, because we can be above 14,000 at fighter. So we'll just keep our climb going. Oh, nice. Well, welcome to DCS. What aircraft are you flying? Alright, we're almost to fighter. And we'll probably have a switch over to blackjack.
Wolf, 1-1. Radar service terminated. Cleared scheduled. Contact Blackjack UHF Channel 16.
Alright, we'll contact blackjack. And channel 16. 377.8. We'll go gate 2.
Wolf, 1-1, Blackjack. Cleared entry at gate 2. Range altimeter, 2. You're cleared surface to unlimited. Frequency change approved.
Alright, so just so you guys know where we're at, so this is gate 2. We're basically going to fly out to BD, and then we're going to go straight to tanker. So I'm going to get direct to BD right now, which is 9-4 on the TACAN. Then we'll just turn, which we should already be there, yep. And tanker's at 25,000, so we'll climb up to 24, and then we'll go for the rejoin, which he is already heading towards us, so that's good. Ah, the Hornet. That's a fun one. I have that module. I think I have a total of 10 minutes in it. And that was when I was in the thick of the A10, and so I was like, nope, I just want to keep flying the A10. But the Hornet is super, super cool. Let's get our heading bug turned around here so I can use the autopilot. To get up to 29, or 24. And there we are. Alright, we'll pull the power back some, and let's look at our fuel. So we got plenty of fuel. We do have the bags, so we can practice the tanker a little bit longer. Yeah, it's a lot, man. That's kind of where I'm at with the F-16. The A-10 I can fly pretty much with my eyes closed. But with this, I'm just learning how to fly it, how to take off and land, air-to-air refuel. It's kind of an advanced thing, I'm understanding, but I figure if I can take off and land and tank decently with it, then I can start working through the weapons, because I think once I start working on weapons, it's pretty, I mean, for the most part, besides like the targeting pod and that kind of stuff, like once you figure it out, it's pretty simple. But if you can't even take off and land, like that's my thought process. If I can't take off and land and get fuel, then I'm really not much use. So that's kind of what I've been working on, and that's kind of why I made this mission. So that's my only advice. If you're asking for advice. All right, we're gonna start pushing just a little bit more because my airspeed is 493 and he's 350. Yeah, we're a little ways away. We've got some time. Yeah, that's good, man. I definitely don't have the F-16 done perfectly, but you know, especially coming from the A-10, you need to land at such a lower speed in the A-10 than you do the F-16 because this thing wants to sink. So that's something I've had to kind of get used to. But let's see if I can request. I'm pretty sure that I can.
Wolf 1-1, tanker, bra 486, flight level 250.
Alright, so he's 86 miles away. We should be good on this heading. I'm just going to go ahead and tune into his TACAN. Let's go here. And here. 0, enter. 24, enter. Yep, that's about right. Like I've got the sniper pod on here right now, which you cannot see. But let me do this real quick before I start doing any of that. Got the sniper pod on here, and so my thought was, well, I should have done this on the ground, but we've got time. Oh, I did do it on the ground. That's good. Let's see here. I don't remember what my TMS is. DMS. Cursor. Trim. DMS. Cursor. TMS. Okay. And I think I can go. Maybe it's TMS down. Nope. Oh, there we go. DMS down. That's what it is. And cursor 0. Now the only thing is let's see, where is this thing looking? I think it's looking directly behind me. TV white hot. Sure, there's an easier way to bore sight this. There's got to be an easier way. Alright, we should be over BD now. Yep. Alright. I'm going to start turning towards the tanker. And try to lead it just a little bit. Let's see, where are we looking? Like, I don't even know how to make a mark point with this thing. Yeah, I don't have a clue where I'm looking. Oh, it's off to our left side. I do have a clue. A little white dot there that's moving by the north arrow now. That shows me kind of where my targeting pod is. We're looking down there on a road somewhere. Probably that road where my crosshairs are. But yeah, I've not even started messing with the targeting pod. But we shall get there. All right, tankers should be, yeah. Let's see here, 587. We should be catching them pretty close, pretty soon. Let's go to COM 1, and it's 297. Oh wait, this is why you have an e-board. 297.5. 297.5. Enter.
Texaco 111. Request rejoin.
1 Texaco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 230.
Let's go 330. He's probably out there yet. I can barely see a little black dot out there. Alright, we're getting close to our bingo time. So I'm going to go data switch up so that we can see it on the HUD. I still see him out there. He's right above that green line right there. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. I can barely see him. Let's go ahead and go burner. We'll get out there. Just don't want to get too close. Let's see here, what's that lag? Oh. Alright, too far, too far, too far. Yeah, we're gaining on them. Slowly but surely. Start slowing down here pretty soon. We're gonna hit bingo fuel before we get there, but it's okay because we'll get gas. It'll just make us have to get gas. I wonder if I could set that actually to 11,000 or 1,000. There we go. Let's do that. And let's go to the right just a little bit more. Alright, we're within 10 miles now. Already got our lights on. Air fueling lights are on. And once we get really close to them, we'll turn the autopilots off and start getting trimmed up and everything. Alright, let's pull the power back. How far are we? Okay, he's about to start his turn, and then we'll call pre-contact. Alright, looks like he's starting his turn now. So let's go ahead and turn autopilot off. Keep getting closer. And we'll wait for him to roll out before we call pre-contact. Or really before we get into position. Alright, I'm going to get my fuel switch turned on. And we are ready. So once he starts rolling out on that southern heading, we'll go ahead and move over Hang on 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. Had a neighbor like sitting in their driveway, and they just had their high beams on right through the window. All right, we're just about through the turn. All I'm doing is trying to keep this wingtip right here close to this, what do you call it? The HUD frame. All right, just about rolled out. I'm going to go ahead and slide over into position. Don't descend. And I've got my head tracker locked so I'm not getting myself into some weird position in my chair. All right.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Oh, don't fall. All right, transition to the lights. Get a little closer. A little closer. A little higher. A little closer. There we go.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
And then just minor movements. Oh, minor movements. Minor movements. And we got the bag so we can actually get a lot more fuel now. A little off center there. disconnect. Almost did a full refuel. 7150 I think is like normal without the tanks. So all right, let's get back up there. Oh, nice and easy.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Got a little too far away. A little too far away.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
It's really hard in a turn. That's really difficult. Let me get back up there.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
I'm shocked.
Transfer complete.
Hey-oh!
Disconnect.
Nice. And we are at the south end of the orbit.
Shaft flare.
Well, that was fun. So we'll go back over to... Oh, wait. Let's turn off our fuel. And we can go back. Actually, let's go. Come on. 3375. Blackjack. 3378. Oh, that's why. Come on, 3778.
Wolf.
1-1. Push Nancy. UHF Channel 8. Good day, sir.
Channel 8. 2544. Turn, that's Natsiflee.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis Control. Cleared scheduled departure at Gate 2 for Jason recovery. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Contact Nellis approach UHF Channel 6.
Jason recovery. Okay, that one I'm not too familiar with. So let's go. I'm like stalling. Let's go. And let's see if we can find the Jason. Recovery. It's in the 11250. Oop, there we go, maybe. There we go. Alright, so we'll go direct to BD. 0, enter. Oh, dang. Let's get turned that direction. Alright, and then intercept the BD-096 radial. That's what we need. 096. Okay, so we'll hold this for just a minute. Let's bring our power back some. Okay, and once we get on that, we'll stay on that heading. We're pretty close to that 096.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis Control. Cleared scheduled departure at Gate 2 for Jason recovery. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Contact Nellis approach UHF Channel 6.
I'll maintain 180. Hello. Yeah, we're 15 miles out. That's why. Alright. And let's hold this. Alright, and then we'll contact Nellis approach. It was 27355. 27355.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis approach. Radar contact. Descend via strike recovery for runway 21 right.
Alright, now we gotta do the strike recovery. What?
Wolf 1-1, Nellis approach. Say request.
Let's do... I think we have the Yankee high-tack and Yankee 2 on left.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis approach. Cleared for high tack and Yankee runway 21 right.
Alright, so let's go to LSV, to enter, and we need to be on the 263 radial. Outbound. No, inbound. Sorry. So 263. We can start descending down to 15. Let's turn autopilot off. And basically, we're just gonna fly this inbound. This 263 radial here. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Sorry, no, it's kind of small. We're basically going to fly this radial inbound. Let's see here. Maybe that's the 2... 283. It is. It's an 83. So we'll fly this 283 radial. We're basically over here somewhere, and we're going to fly in and then hit a 13 DME arc and then come into land. That's when we'll start. Once we get to Halpu over here on the north side, that's when we'll start flying off this and descending based off the chart. It's coming in slowly. It's a pretty successful mission. I think I only got disconnected from the tanker, what, 3 times maybe? Not too bad. Alright, let's start leveling off at 13. What do you mean? I'm just trying to get lined up on the tack in here. We've got quite a ways to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. Like I don't really know how to help you if that's what you're asking for. But other than usually, I think it's. I'll have to think about it. But if I remember right, it's like your current altitude by your distance. And it's like a multiple of 3. I can't remember if it's like if you're 90 miles out and you're at like 18,000 feet. I can't remember, man. I'll have to think about it. But you might can look it up. There's a ratio to descent based on like your distance. So like say like right now I'm 57 miles out. So if I wanted to calculate like when I should really start descending, if I was going directly to the runway, I'd probably want to be at my altitude about 3 miles out. So like I would subtract, whatever the altitude of the airfield is compared to where I'm at, and then divide that by whatever that number is. Yeah, that's really the main part. The main part is just finding that sweet spot of like, oh, now's a good time to descend. And I don't have a good answer as to what exactly that is, but Alright, so we're just going to hold this altitude until we get to 15 DME. And then once we get to 15 DME, then we will start our left turn to enter that 13 DME arc. Distance measuring equipment, for those of you who may not be familiar. There's Creech. yeah, man. Honestly, that's can't go wrong. I did that a lot whenever I first started out. Just trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can, because man, there's so much. I mean, you're finding that out with the F-18, but with all of these aircraft, there's so much to them, and they're pretty accurate. You know, as a private pilot, I can say like this stuff does translate. And I don't know if you have any aspirations of actually flying in the world, but flying in DCS, and if you pick up X-plane or something like that, like it all translates into real world. Ah, there's an a C-130 out there. Should have tried looking at him. Yeah, I've been going through the Chuck's guide on the F-16, and once I got the startup procedure and like kind of understood the reasoning behind it, I got into the seat, and then I just started working my way through it, and that was better for me than reading it because like, you know, I use the Chuck's guide. Like if I don't really know something, I'll go back and look at it. I did that a lot with the A10. Just understanding like all the different controls and stuff, because the Chuck's guide does a really good job of kind of laying that stuff out, which is super helpful. But yeah, doing it as you go, or you know, even throwing in some of the training missions that come with the module. I think the F-18 has some also, but you can find those like if you go to the training tab from the main menu, and doing some of those just to learn like the specifics behind it. That can be super helpful because then you're in the cockpit doing it. I don't know if you've checked those out or not, but if you're on like the main menu, okay, that can be super helpful. Sorry, man. I'm not trying to I don't know, tell you something you already know, but all right, here's 17 miles again, 15 DME arc. We'll make a left turn, join the 13 DME arc. We'll descend. We can go down to 8,800, and then we'll be at Halpu at 5,300. So there's 15. So we'll start our left turn now. And there's 13. And we can start a slow descent. And we're looking for the 210 radial, so we're almost there. There's 13. Got a little close there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this to the 210. Oh, gonna fly right through it. Oh, maybe not. Alright, we're at Halpu, so 4,400. Is what we can go to now.
Wolf 1-1. Radar service terminated. Contact tower on UHF channel 4.
Oh gosh. Let's go. Pin that. Tower 327.
Wolf 1-1, Nellis Tower. Report 5 miles.
Altitude.
Your number 1 for
Altitude.
runway 21 right.
Okay, report 5 miles.
Wolf 1-1, check gear down. Runway 21 right. Wind is 045 at 6. Cleared for the option. Wolf 1-1, wind is 045 at 6.
Okay, there's 220. Alright, man, thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you. And if you ever have any questions, you can find me on some of the Discords or whatever. I'll post my Discord here in the chat in a little bit if you want to come back to it. That way you can find me. But good talking with you. Alright, we'll click for the option. Alright, let's go around. Gear up.
Wolf 1-1, say intentions. Wolf 1-1, right closed traffic approved. Report base.
Oh, I went left. Alright, we'll make another right turn.
Wolf 1-1, check gear down. Runway 21 right. Wind is 045 at 6. Cleared touch and go. Wolf 1-1, right closed traffic approved. Report base.
Oof. Oof. That was a bit aggressive.
Wolf 1-1, check gear down. Runway 21 right. Wind is 045 at 6. Cleared touch and go. Wolf 1-1, right closed traffic approved. Report base.
Oh. Got a little too high on that one. Alright, this will be a full stop.
Altitude. Altitude.
Wolf 1-1, check gear down. Runway 21 right. Wind is 045 at 6. Cleared to land.
Altitude. Altitude.
That wasn't a very smooth turn there. Off just a little bit.
Wolf 1-1, welcome back. Exit runway via taxiway. Alpha, contact ground for parking.
Alright, ground is 2758.
Wolf 1-1, right turn. Alpha, left. Foxtrot, and you'll be in parking space. Foxtrot 172.
The left turn, but it's fine. It's this one right here. There we go. All right, guys. Well, hour and a half. Look at that. Right at an hour and a half. It's not bad. This thing is a lot of fun, though. I really enjoyed flying it. But I think that's going to be it for me, guys. I'll post this to YouTube later, and I'll add the link to my Discord channel in there if you guys have any questions. Trife, thanks for joining in, man. I know you're already at work, but hopefully next time I stream you can hop in here, and we'll get to talk some more about the Hornet. But Vaughn, Gasman, Deadbolt, you guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you.